Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kia.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Most people would say they found Kelly through, like, Super Mega, but I found her through her Redbubble when I bought this phone case a couple months ago. And then after I kept looking. I looked at her Twitter and her Tumblr, and I was really in love with her art and how she interacted with the community. So I started showing up to streams, and I've kept going ever since.
I'm pretty sure it was through Sav, because I remember I already made some fan art for Sav, Savnare, for her YouTube channel, because I love her videos so much. But anyway, yeah, I've been making fan art for Sav. I was talking to Sav on Twitter at one point, and she said that she couldn't really talk right now because she was in Kelly's stream. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And I was like, who's Kelly? I got curious. So I went searching. I found FoolishCaptainKia, and I was like, who is this? So and I checked out her streams, and here I am.
Well, I first actually found her on Tumblr because the first time when I joined Mark and Jack's fandom, probably like a year or two ago, one of the first artworks I saw in the tag was one of the ones that she did. And over time I saw more of her work, and I really liked it. So then I followed her on Tumblr, and because I really enjoy, I really like her style, and she has like a really cool style, and the way that she draws like a lot of stuff. Like I remember like one of my fave fan arts was like one of the Google Plier ones that she did. And then one time I was scrolling through my dash on Tumblr, and I saw that she was streaming, and I thought, oh, that might be cool, because I could see like how she animates and stuff, because I saw she was animating. And so I decided to click it, and that was probably like the first stream that I ever saw of Kelly's.
I found Kelly's channel through her, I think it was Olin Rogers animation. I think that was the one that got me to subscribe to her channel, at least.
If I remember good, I found Kelly's channel on June or July this year during Cran's stream, and I remember that when Cran ended the stream, I immediately went on Twitter and I followed Kelly.
So I first found Kia's Twitch channel through Twitter, and I had found her Twitter through Cran. Yeah, basically Twitter.
I first found Kelly's work on DeviantArt when she posted the quick animation of Mark's hair on fire on Mark's fan art page there. And I didn't really follow much after that of Kelly's work until Super Mega announced that she would be their official artist for the channel, and so from there I decided to follow her on Twitter, and then I discovered her channel like that.
I found your channel through Syndigo. I think I remember Daniel and Ryan mentioning you in their podcast somewhere around early 2015. A little bit after that, I remember trying to connect myself with as many Syndigo fans as I could. I found you would post in the Syndigo tag on Tumblr, so I followed you on there, and that's how it started.
That was actually through other animators. I'm pretty sure stories are similar through other people, unless, boom, they came straight for your art, which, awesome. For me, it was, I was going through Markiplier's channel in my early days of just finding YouTube, and I came across like Gritty Sugar's animations, and then as I watched hers, it recommended Markiplier animated playlists. I was like, oh, there's more, awesome. So I wanted to see what else was in store, and of course there was Cran's work, and then Pixel Pits, and then there was yours, Mark and Wade's Surgeon Simulator. I believe it was titled I Get the Spoon. And then I think it was until PAX the callback came when I saw all of y'all in a picture, and I was like, oh, I know her and Gritty, and then I saw Cran there too. I was like, oh, so that's what it looks like, and you were there amongst them, and I was like, okay, well, let's see what she's all about. And then you started doing the animation for Owen's Snack Thief, and when he published that, somewhere in between that point, then that is when I found that you had your own YouTube channel. And of course, back then you had more Let's Play video games on it, which most of them, if not all of them, you've pretty much put on private now. Understandable.
Well, I don't exactly remember, to be honest. I think it was through Super Mega when you start on the thumbnails, and then it was the Mark animation. I kind of like, hey, this is the same. It's the same animator, and then the rest is history, I guess.
The main reason why I stuck around was more the first impression I had, the first stream I went to. I felt so welcomed and accepted in the community that I really enjoyed myself the first time. I had a lot of fun. So I thought I might as well just stay.
Well, obviously Kelly. First and foremost, I was like, who is this person? I love this person. She's hilarious. She makes freaking amazing art. And I was like, heck yeah. Just like, and Kelly, you are so funny. Like, I love watching your streams so much just because of how freaking hilarious you are. And then of course there's like the community, the chat, you know, we're all very, very welcoming, you know, it made me feel right at home, honestly. And like Sav knowing Sav helped too, like, and it was just like, and I just love streams, honestly, like streams and art streams especially. Like I love watching people draw. I love art, so yeah. And it's just like, hey, Kelly, you're hilarious, it's awesome art, great community, of course I'm gonna stay. It's good shit right there.
Well, the first couple of times, I actually didn't really talk that much on the chat. Like, I never really interacted for like a good 3-5 of the first streams that I watched. Just because, like, one, I'd usually be doing homework while I'm watching them and I wouldn't have time to interact. And two, I'm a very shy person and I tend not to interact with the chat, mostly because I don't know anyone there, and like, it's just kind of weird to like say like hi and then everyone's just like, oh, who are you? So like that was like a thought that I had in my head before actually like interacting for the first time, because like one day I didn't really have as much homework as I usually do, so I actually had time to like actually like watch the whole stream and actually be able to maybe interact a bit. And so I decided to say hi for the first time, and like, even though I saw like everyone else who was new before say hi and everyone like saying hi back, I was just kind of nervous, like, oh, what if like no one says hi to me or whatever. But the first time when I said like, oh, hey guys, like, how are you guys and stuff, so like everyone just replied like immediately like, oh, hey Ninja, hi Ninja, like, welcome, like, you know, it was really cool. And I was like, oh, this is my first stream being able to chat with you guys, and they're all like, oh, cool, and like, welcome and stuff. And even though like I barely was ever on the chat before, like, you know, I could still like interact regularly. Like, I was able to be comfortable with like just like making whatever jokes I wanted to say, even if they were kind of stupid. And then everyone else was able to like make whatever like stupid jokes they wanted to do, and it was really cool. And it's like a cool thing about the stream, because like everyone's able to just like chill and stuff, and like they're just able to like be like friends with each other and stuff, and that was really cool. And I think it's probably why I still go to the streams, because you guys are, I keep saying it a lot, but you guys are really cool and stuff. You guys are really cool to be around with, and I really like that about the stream.
I stayed because I really liked Kelly's animations, and I didn't really feel like, well, originally I didn't feel like following everyone else that she was animating for, and I just wanted to see her animations a lot.
The thing that made me stay was Kelly herself, her sense of humor, and people from chat. They were and still are so nice to each other, and I like the interaction between Kelly and chat.
So basically what clicked for me was Kia's Precious. I'm sorry. Also just art, animation, sometimes games. Just a cool channel to go to.
The thing that really made me click and stay, I guess, was initially Kelly's art style. I really, really love her art style. It's like super cartoony, but like taken to her level, I guess. Like, she puts her own style into it, and it's, I don't know, it's just a thing that I really like about it. What really made me stay was her streams and how relaxed they are. I can just open one and unwind from a stressful day or something like that.
There's a lot of things that made me stay. First of all, the music on your streams is like amazing, and so there's that. But I mostly just stayed because you're super chill.
For me, it had to do with pretty much the welcoming atmosphere. I felt like it was a lot smaller then. I feel like there's a few usuals from back then that I don't quite see anymore. But there's also some new faces that have become the new usuals, so I guess that's just how things go. And the other thing was the passion that you had for art and animation, as well as other topics that would kind of fire you up and really get you talking. Those were good times to sit down and listen to and chat, and I'm pretty sure a lot of others would agree.
The thing that clicked me, I don't know. I think it was literally the style, the cartoony Disney style that really impressed me, and generally, and then it was the streams. Then I was like, yeah, I'm still gonna stay here. This girl stays.
The first stream of Kelly's I went to, I was pretty nervous because I didn't want to be that stranger trying to get all the attention. But I started talking with some people, and like I was having a great time. We were talking about virtual cake and cookies, so that's always fun.
I probably was anxious at first, because just me, in real life, I'm a very anxious, very nervous person. But you know, everyone was just so welcoming. It was just a fun place. You know, it's very fun. I warmed up pretty fast. I think it's an easy place to just like talk in, or just not talk in. You know, just hang out. It's very nice. It made me feel good, and I like that.
Well, I guess this kind of goes with the second question that I answered, but basically, like, one, it's always cool to like see how like people animate, and it was really cool to see how Kelly animates, like her like drawing all the scenes and coloring everything, and it's really cool to see like just like how everything is done, how much hard work is put into it. So just even based just off of that, like that's really cool. That was really cool to see. And then like also to like the music, all like she has a pretty good choice of music, you know, like always like jamming to like Randy or Max Rave or something. So yeah, probably the first time I heard Max Rave, I was like, what is this? Like, what kind of music is this? But now I really like it, and like her music is like one of the best parts of the stream just cause of that. But like I guess like it would be a bit different like the first time that I actually interacted with one of her live streams in one of her chats, and like that like I felt really nervous. I said hi, and like everyone said hi back, and like after like the first couple of streams I started getting more comfortable, and it was really cool and stuff. So yeah.
The first live stream that I watched, I think it was a super mega thumbnail animation, and I didn't know what to expect, and I loved it. It was like a big crazy family, and all I could think was, man, I wish I could be a part of that chat family.
When I watched Kelly's stream for the first time, I was really shy and nervous because I didn't know anyone, and I didn't know if people from chat will accept me.
So the very first Twitch stream that I watched, I don't know, it was just a very welcoming atmosphere. I don't know, it was easy to get into a conversation, actually interact with people, even though I didn't know pretty much anyone when I first got there. But yeah.
The very first time I've watched Kelly's streams, I initially felt very awkward because I came in an hour after the stream started and everybody was already talking in the chat. But once I started messaging, everybody was super nice, and I felt welcomed and at ease at once.
The first time I watched one of your streams, I was kind of nervous, because I had only ever seen Ross stream, and Ross's streams are like completely different. Like with Ross's streams, there's a lot of people in the chat, and when you talk in the chat, nobody answers you because there's so many people. So coming into your streams for the first time was really cool because people actually cared about what I said.
I would say I was apprehensive, shy, I was quiet, confused, because when I came in, the first time I ever saw you stream, first few times, you were actually playing Uncharted, and you were screaming and dodging and ducking and dying a lot. I think you were playing it on hard mode, and I think it was the first one, because when you finally did the replay not too long ago, I was like, oh, I remember this level, with the jet ski, and so I was like, are you gonna draw something? I don't know. I just went with it. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna speak up too much. I'll just watch it play, whatever. Maybe say hi. But yeah, I didn't really stick around a lot back then. Just kind of just your usual noob self that always kind of just scoping out the zone. But that was pretty much, yeah, my first impression.
I felt really amazing. I really loved it. It was, oh man, I will never forget how I got in the stream. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna watch an anime in the stream, why not? And then I wrote on the chat, yes, I made it! And then after a few seconds, I yelled being like, yay, you did it, Galandriel! And I was like, wait, is she talking to me? Am I Galandriel? What am I,
Probably my favorite things from watching the streams are when Kelly interacts with chat, because a lot of people won't even look at the chat and won't even bother to read it. But Kelly, she'll answer us and talk to us and make jokes, and it's really fun. And the people in chat are just awesome because they talk to you and they have conversations. You get to connect with more people.
Well, everything. At this point, yeah, it's pretty much everything. Just Kelly, just the chat, mods. It all makes for a very, very cool experience. They're just nice to hang out in. We talk about deep, meaning of life shit, and then the next second we're talking about dicks. It's just it's incredible and amazing, and I love it. It's a magical place, these streams.
I think one of my favorite parts of the stream is just the fact that it's a really chill environment. It could go from some kind of deep conversations to how 2 streams ago we kept on joking about dildos. We kept joking about stupid things like dildos. And we make stupid jokes all the time, and I really like how everyone interacts and stuff just in general, because it's really fun. It's sometimes so fun to just be in the chat sometimes. It's really cool.
What I like about the streams is that you can just come in and talk and say hey, and everybody's super welcoming, and it's just a thing. It's a big, huge, awesome community, and it's way more chill than any other live streams that I go to.
I like the atmosphere on streams and the fact that we can talk to each other on different topics.
So probably my favorite thing about the streams is, I guess how just the conversations that happen there. Sometimes we can get really serious, but then other times we just talk about the stupidest things like butts or poop. I don't know, it gets very random. But yeah, just the community there and everyone interacting with each other, not just Kia to us, but also just everyone with each other, basically.
What I like about the streams is not only the fact that I can see how much effort and love Kelly puts into each of her animations or each of her thumbnails for Super Mega, it's also that I really like how I can just go on and relax. They're very easygoing streams, and they're both funny at the same time. Everybody's super nice in the chat, and I can just come in, sit down, and just chat for a couple of hours. It's great.
I love how tight-knit the streams are. You come in there and it's the same regular people there. I love how universal that shit is. Like, everybody's from different time zones and different parts of the world, but we all come into the streams and that's where we come together. I just think that's really cool.
I had a lot of stuff thought out for this, and I even written down a few things, but for the most part, when I really think about it, sometimes it's just something to watch and do. It's as basic as that. But the rest of the time, it's the camaraderie that I have with other people in the streams that I get to talk with and listen to and just share ideas and just be a part of something pretty much bigger than myself. And at the end of the day, it feels like you're not totally shut in, and I can understand that's why people even do streams, because you're just not alone and it helps you focus on your work, but at the same time it can be fun because it's a social event. And even if it's not games that people can interact with, and sometimes it's just connecting with the creator that you admire, and that's what I love. The great streams, and no two are ever the same. It's always something different.
What do I like most? I will be honest, I like everything on the streams. Not just watching Kelly draw, or just doodles, or laugh, or hanging out with her sister. That's awesome too. It reminds me so much of me and my sister, who's not there. I'm not pointing at her, she's not there, I think. Anyway, I pretty much like everything on the stream. That's how us people react to each other, how we're happy when we see someone come, and how we're sad when we see them leave, which is something very amazing. And we're here for each other, we care for each other. We're like a big group of friends who hang out and talk about stuff. Silly stuff, serious stuff, everything. It's good.
One of the funniest parts of the streams to me is whenever Kelly will start laughing, and she'll just laugh really, really hard, because then I start laughing a lot, and it's just really funny to me. I laugh a lot when people laugh, because it's just really funny to me. I don't know why.
I'd rather eat Randy. Just like, yeah, anytime that song comes on, it cracks me up. I love it. And like when Kelly sings, it's magical. So yeah, I'd rather eat Randy anytime that song comes on. And then but also the most recent stream we started talking about Daldos. That was pretty good too.
Well, there's always like a funny moment, like whichever stream you go on. But probably like the one that I'm like the most fond of is over the summer, how like I think it was like when Kelly had like all her friends over, like she had Cran and Gritty, and everyone was just over, and like we were all playing Jackbox together on stream, and it was like really cool because we were all like having a fun time and stuff. But we were all playing Quiplash, and it kind of got to a point where like everyone was either making a fart joke or making fun of Super Mega, just because those were the two that made Kelly laugh the most. And like I remember the last question was like what would not be an appropriate thing to like put on the kids' lunchbox or something like that, and I put Matt and Ryan shirtless at Area 52. and like not even like it's not just that, but just like all and then like everyone else just like put Super Mega jokes, like either Super Mega or fart jokes, and like just both in general, just because like it just got everyone laughing, and they're so stupid, but it was like, I don't know, it was just so funny. Like everyone just had like the same thought. It was just like, oh, Super Mega. And yeah, that was like kind of cool.
Funniest moment? It's hard because there's so many. Doldos.
There were so many funny moments on Kelly's stream, but I think my favorite moment was when Kelly played Thumper. Even though I wasn't there, I watched a compilation made by Sav, and that was so fun.
So the funniest moment for me is always going to be that Uncharted playthrough where Kia fell off the bridge and died. Basically, I was laughing for like 10 minutes at that part for some reason. Every time I think about it, it makes me laugh. But yeah, basically the whole Uncharted playthrough.
The funniest moment I had in Kelly's streams was hands down the time when Jenny, Cran, and Grudy all visited her in Montreal and she decided to stream Jackbox TV games. It was so funny just to see whatever you guys wrote for Quiplash. Even if I wasn't participating in that round, I'd have a good laugh.
The funniest moment of the streams that I can remember was probably when Ethan tweeted out that you were streaming and then the chat just blew up with like 50 people.
Ooh, that's a tough one. But this kind of goes back to your Uncharted 4 playthrough. And this is the first time you've ever played the game. And I had already seen Jack do the playthrough, and that's pretty much where I fell in love with the game, is because it was just such an amazing story. It felt so true to life, and and since I had since discovered you had a passion of your own for Uncharted, I was like, all right, this is gonna be great. Gonna see pretty much how you're gonna take the whole experience. And I only helped you out when you got stuck, so I didn't want to say too much. I kind of just let you kind of go with it, die, whatever, scream, shout. But what was funny about that was somewhere toward the end during the pirate battle fight, it was like 4 in the morning, probably 5 o'clock for you now that I think about it. You had barely probably getting any, none of us were alive and awake, but you were just going on vapors. You were shooting and screaming in French and English, and you were saying some off-the-wall, oddball shit that I wish I could remember those, but everyone would quote them back to you, like, what the fuck were you saying? And you would read them and it's like, what the fuck? And and it just wouldn't stop. That wouldn't deter you. It would just keep getting more outlandish with the phrases. So that was an amazing night. Close second, and it wasn't really your stream, so I guess technically it's not yours, but another one was the first time we did the group Jackbox games, and that one was pretty hilarious because we did a whole bunch of drawful that time with Gritty, and that was pretty cool.
Oh, where to begin with all the pickup lines? Oh man, I saw everybody else have pickup line and I was like, oh shit, I don't have any. And I think I did say one, but I can't remember it. But especially, when Kelly and Oliver just fight. That's the fight. Anyway, when all the animators in the chat just say bullshit to each other and then just making fun of each other, that's the funny thing, and we're like, holy shit, we watch French. It's amazing.
One specific thing I really like about Kia is she's not the type of person that'll just try to be professional for the sake of being taken seriously. She's a goofy artist, in a good way of course, but she's not stuck up like a lot of other people are, and she's fun to be around because of it.
Well, Kelly, I'm gonna come out and say it, you're cool. You're about the coolest person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. It's just, I feel like it's really cool. You're really chill with us, you're not afraid to talk about whatever, it's, you just seem very much like yourself, you're not afraid to be yourself, and I can admire that, and it's really cool.
Well, first and foremost, one of the things that I really like about her just in general is that she's an amazing artist. From all the streams that I've been to, all the times I've seen her animate, and all the times I've seen her draw thumbnails for Super Mega and just draw in general. She's really talented, and I really look up to her as an artist myself. I don't draw that much, but I know how much work it takes to even in just in a drawing, in one single drawing. So to draw as much as she does and to animate as much as she does, and not only that, but she puts a lot of effort into it just so that it can come out looking really nice and really great, and just I really respect that about her. That's probably first and foremost. But also too, in general, she seems like a really cool person. Not only is her music style top notch, but she's really chill, and like in whether like you're new or like whether like you know her in person or like whether you like just know her from being in a stream regularly, like she's really cool to you just as long as like you're cool to everyone else. And I really like that about her. And like she likes to like be open with herself. Like she's like really open with like how she is, and like she seems like really confident in that. And it's just really cool to see like an awesome person like that. Like she's cool. She's really awesome. And yeah.
What I like about Kelly is that she is very down to earth and is very open and just chats with everyone in the chat, unlike some other live streams where it's just like the person's just talking or whatever and playing the game or doing whatever they do. I really like how Kelly interacts with the chat and interacts with everyone, and yeah, she just seems like a super awesome person.
I think Kelly is an amazing artist and an awesome friend. I like how nice she is to other people, and her art is one of the coolest art I've seen.
So Kia is like the coolest person ever. That's why I have her art on my wall, because it's awesome. And she's super cool, and I don't know, what's there not to like?
What I like about Kelly is that she's super passionate about what she does. She puts her all into each of her animations, each of her thumbnails for Super Mega, and she's always striving to improve herself all the time. As well, she's always super nice and really funny, and she's always willing to stop with the jokes and start seriously talking about something if someone is feeling down or is bothered by something in the chat.
I like that you're so upbeat all the time. Like, it's hard to feel sad when you're at a stream because you're keeping everyone pumped up.
I know you don't like taking compliments. I mean, you can dish them out as well with the insults to your friends and fans. So I guess I'll kind of just mix the two together and just kind of have some fun with it. So while you're loud, gassy, and obnoxious, you're also kind. You have great taste in music. You make hilarious facial expressions, including the sexy frog one that you're so good at doing. You also have the willingness to concede when you're wrong. And you acknowledge people that support you, and you don't make a big deal of yourself. You don't let it go to your head. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate that.
A very nice woman who can stand our bullshit, which was something we really appreciate. She can stand our immature jokes. She can stand them. She's very nice and cares about everyone. She greets everyone, says goodbye to everyone. She cares. She only cares. She's a very talented artist, of course, yeah. Let's not forget about that again. But the fact that she's also nice is very important.
I think the community that we built here, or that where Kelly is built here, is really special because everyone is so nice to each other and they're so welcoming of new people, and everyone just gets along in general. No one's toxic to each other, and if anyone is, we don't accept them into the community, and they go in peaceful ways. It's just really, really good.
You are all wonderful, beautiful people. First of all, you're all so nice, and I've made so many friends. I've become better friends with people. It's a great community, and I'm so grateful to Kelly for bringing us all together.
Well, again, I answered this before, but like I guess it'll be something that I'll always repeat. Just like in general, how welcoming the community always is with like welcoming new people. And like whenever we get into even like discussions about like certain topics, and like maybe not everyone has like the same opinion, but we're always like really open to like whatever ideas everyone has. On the other end of the spectrum, like we're always able to joke around and stuff, and it's really cool how everyone is just like everyone's able to get along with most of each other like right off the bat. And I really like how like it does kind of feel like a tiny community we have. Like usually there's only like 25 people, like, and even less than like interacting with the chat usually in the streams, but we all like get along with each other, and I think that's really cool.
What I like about the community is you guys, community people, you guys are awesome. You're just like so supportive. You just band together and talk about things, and no one's like left out, and it's super great.
The rest of the community at the streams is amazing. They are so nice and funny, and I love them so much. I wish I could meet them as well as Kelly in real life one day.
So my favorite thing about the communities is again just how everyone interacts with each other. It's always very welcoming, like especially when like new people show up, everyone's always really nice and everyone always just says hi to each other and talks to each other, and it's I don't know, like even when people disagree with opinions and we do talk about serious stuff, it's never disrespectful or anything like that.
What I really like about the rest of the community at the streams is that everyone's really nice and open-minded. We can talk about pretty much everything or anything, and no one's gonna judge anybody or talk harshly about anything at all. Everybody's super chill, and that's great.
I love the stream fam. It's definitely not what I expected when I first started showing up to the streams, you know? I didn't really expect to actually make friends, but here we are all being Twitter mutuals and cheering each other's art on. So when I'm having a bad day, it's not really my real life friends that cheer me up. It's people like Mothy and Bagel who come to make me feel better. So I appreciate them so much. And you know, when I'm not really up for existing, I think that no one would miss me. I stop because now I know that if I were to, that all the stream peeps would notice and they would miss me. So I'm just really, really thankful, and I mean it when I say that you guys have saved my life.
Well, the community, I'd say they're a bunch of goofs. They acknowledge each other, they say hello, they say goodnight, they say goodbye. When people are down, they try to figure out how to help them. If they have a problem, technical or otherwise, they try to figure it out with them if they know it, or try to find someone who has a strength in it. They've come up with this amazing idea to get us all together and make this video that you're now watching, so cool. Let's see. Oh, and they like to chime in with good jokes, depending on what's being talked about, either within chat or something that was brought up. They dish it out as well as they take it, so it's a pretty great thing, and it spreads not just from Kelly's stream, because I see a handful that go to Cran's and Jenny's, and Grady when she gets the time, and a few more with Robin, but his is early in the morning, so it's kind of hard, but I see a few of you all there, and it's great to see it. The community, you know, get behind everyone and just spread the joy and love and all that good stuff.
Like I said before, it's the fact that everyone cares in the community about you. They ask you how you are, they are happy to see you, they're happy to see you, they're sad, to see you leave, and they're generally very happy to have you in their comment. We're all equal. And that they're also animators except us normal people. They're also animators that they watch along with you, and you can actually talk to them, say hi to them, ask them how they are, and you're not gonna react with a face like, oh my god, senpai noticed me, or you will do that in the beginning, I guess, when you first join at the stream like this, but then you see them more like friends who care, and they're here for you, they advise you, and you advise them too, sometimes. So we're all equal in this community. It doesn't matter who we are or what we do, or our ages, because our ages are so different, man. It doesn't matter at all. We're all equal and friends, and we just hang out together at stream and talk.
Something I'd want Kelly to know is that she inspires people, and she has inspired people in this community. She's really inspired me to just keep trying, and I'm sure she's inspired so many other people to just keep going, and that, you know, you can make great things if you really, really try, and you can get awesome opportunities like she does.
Oh boy, what wouldn't I like to tell Kelly in person? But yeah, I think mostly I would just say, you know, I hope this isn't weird, but I love you, Kelly. for real, you're an amazing person. And I'm not just saying this, you know, this is genuine. I truly believe you are an awesome person, and I love you. And you're so cool. You make such good art. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great things, and I'm so happy and so grateful that I'm able to be along for the ride. You know, it's amazing, and I love you so much. You in this community, it means so much to me.
Well, I'm hopefully gonna meet her in PAX East, but if I don't, and like if you see this, which I hope you do, I guess just thanks Kelly for like just like I keep saying it, but like just like being like a cool person and just like always like welcoming people, like no matter like whether you knew them for a long time or they're just coming in for like the first time. Thanks for like always like hanging out with us and like always interacting in the chat, like always taking time to do so. And thanks for like you're always really friendly to everyone, and like I'm really grateful for that, because like again I'm not a outgoing person, but like I like having your streams around just so that I can actually like I can interact with some really cool people. And also your art style top notch. Like I really just like as a person and as an artist, like I really respect you and stuff. So yeah, thanks for everything, Kelly.
If I met Kelly in person, I'd tell her that she's like a huge inspiration for me, like literally the reason that I started doing art again. Which I've already told her like twice or 3 times, I forget. I told her a bit, but I tell her in person, just to hopefully get that across to her.
If I met Kelly in person, I would like to tell her that I'm grateful she's here, and I would thank her for making me smile and laugh, and for streaming in general, and for an amazing drawings and animations she made.
So if I told something to Kia in person, probably just be thank you. I don't know if I'd say anything else because I'd probably blank. But yeah, thank you.
If I could tell Kelly anything, I'm not sure actually. I probably would be too shy at first to approach her, but once I do, I'd probably say something super cheesy like, "I love your work. Keep it up. You're doing so well with whatever you're doing. You just keep going. You're going places."
I'd like to tell you thank you. I want to thank you for letting me into your streams and accepting me, and I want you to know that you're a great person and know that we're always here for you.
I mean, there's a lot of things I would think to say, but in the end, that's kind of hard to say, because a lot of conversation is natural and spontaneous. Obviously, there'd be a hello in there. Nice to meet you. It's, you know, an honor. I know she wouldn't, I know you, Kelly, wouldn't go for those lofty titles. I definitely wouldn't call you senpai, but it's just, you're a person. You've made your own accomplishments. You're a person. Just in case you forgot, that pretty much has done a lot of great things with art, and a lot of people know you. That's the basic fact of it. And just to be amongst the handful, hundreds, thousands, whatever, that enjoy your work and like to spend time with you every stream, it's, you know, what can I say? It's just kind of that experience. And I know you don't like the word famous, but it's kind of in that realm. I think for the most part you'd be at a convention, so I don't know, I'd buy something, so there would be that. So yeah, I mean, there'd be some joking around. I'd be like, "Hey there, little boy," because, you know, everyone thinks you're a guy. So, "Hey there, little boy, what are you doing at this table? Can't you see this is for real artists who are trying to earn money, and you're taking away their livelihood?" It's a terrible impression, but I don't know. It's a good voice when you're being sarcastic and you're being all salty and you want to get their attention. So let's get this video a million likes. I'm sorry. So stupid.
In the beginning, I wouldn't say anything. I would just freak out for a little while, which is normal, I guess. I would just freak out a bit, then I would just ask permission to give her a hug. But then I would tell her that she's a very nice lady, and I like the fact that she cared about all of us, and that I'm just gonna say those things, and I don't know what else. I guess I would ask her, how's life? How's the place? I would just like talking about stuff. Just, life.
I really want to thank Kelly for this awesome thing that she's done, that she shares with us what she does, her art. I'd like to thank the mods of the stream, of course, for keeping things calm all the time. I'd like to thank the community for always being so kind and welcoming to everyone new. And I especially want to thank Ellie, or Galandrio, for setting this whole project up. It was her idea, and it was absolutely awesome that she decided to put this all together.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, mods, Sav, Cran, Robin, Jenny, just everyone in the chat, everyone I've talked to, all my friends, anyone I've ever seen in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for making such an amazing thing for everyone. And just thank you. Thank you. You're all amazing. You're all gonna do great things.
One thing before I forget is also thank you to Ellie for coming up with this idea to make a video for Kelly, and for also putting everyone's stuff all together. I think this is a really cool idea, and thank you for in advance for putting in all the hard work to order to get this done. I know it's a lot of work, so thank you again for getting us all together. And it was really cool to also start interacting with all you guys in the Twitter chat. So thanks for that. I think one final thing to say is thank you again, Kelly, and also thank you, Oliver, Nat, Sav, Robin, Jenny, Jen, basically all the mods who have done all the live streams before, I've been in them. Thank you for being around and also being really cool to interact with, and also thank you to everyone in the chat who always comes in. You guys are all really nice and kind to each other, and that's not something that you tend to see a lot on the internet nowadays. And it's really cool to have a bit of a big online family together. It's something that's really cool, and I don't think I'll ever forget.
I'd like to thank not only Kelly, but also Sav, Nat, Jenny, Robin, Oliver, and all the mods and who, make sure that we don't get too crazy. Although that doesn't usually work, and it just usually ends up, being crazier than it should be. But yeah, so thank you to the mods, and thank you to the community. Thank you guys for just, being there and being super awesome and super chill. And thank you, Kelly, for actually streaming the stuff that you do. It's just really super awesome. So thanks.
I wanted to say thank you, Kelly, again, but also to Jenny, Oliver, Nat, Sav, Robin, and everyone who is at live streams chat. You guys are all so nice and kind to each other, like a big online family, and this is something I will never forget.
Final words, just thanks to Kia, to all the Twitch mods, Cran, Nat, Jenny, Sav, Robin. Kia has 20 mods. Everyone else who I missed. Thank you to them. Thank you to everyone who shows up to the streams and has talked to me before, or just interacted with me in some way. Also, thank you to Ellie who set up this whole project or whatever. Sorry, not whatever, but you get I'm sorry, you get what I mean.
I would like to, thank everybody in the chat for being super nice. It's always great to come by. Thank you, Kelly, for putting these streams up. Thank you to the mods, Sav, Nat, Cran, Jenny, anybody else that really comes in. The chat's always super nice. There's no spam, so I'm glad you guys are all there. Oh, and Robin. I almost forgot Robin. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody else.
First of all, I'm thanking all the people who had the idea to make this video. It's something I wanted to do but was too shy to do, so thank you for giving me an opportunity to say what I wanted to say. Thanks for working your ass off editing together all of these video clips. I know it must have taken forever, and I appreciate that, so. I want to thank all the awesome mods, Jen, Oliver, Sav, Nat, Robin, for everything. I want to thank Mothi and Bagel for always being there for me and being such good friends. I want to thank everyone who's always in the stream chat for being so kind. We're like a family, and this is something I'll never forget, so thanks.
This has probably been the most difficult part of it, and I don't know. Try to go... Again, I have thoughts, and maybe that's what's tripping me up. Maybe I have to just, like, say what's in my mind, and just go with it, because the more you kind of try to pull something, it just feels forced and unnatural, and obviously, thank you again, Kelly, for all the streams, for all the art, all the animation, the laughs, the great times, and even seeing you through the bad times, and even sharing the moments where you get all sappy and teary-eyed. I mean, hey, we're all human. We're vulnerable, we're emotional, we have problems, and sometimes it's tough to internalize a lot of things, and you also help people with theirs. You bring light into their lives, you make them happy, and I mean, it's just a great thing to be a part of that, and I'm glad I was able to be in this video and be a part of it. And it's such a proud moment, you know, because I didn't think I'd be a part of something like this before. For me, it was just hang out, make some art, share it with people, have some laughs. And Kelly, I just want to say thank you for all the kind words and the wisdom and just the privilege of just being able to watch and enjoy your streams all the time. I wish you luck with your art and animation, but I don't know, I feel like I don't have to, because you've already shown like how hardworking and dedicated you are. I'm pretty sure your future is going to be filled with a lot of great things. So just keep it up.
I would like to say thank you to Kelly again, but also not just her, just everyone that hangs out in the chat and talks, like Oliver or Nat or Robin or Sav or generally everyone that's in there, not just the people I named. Everyone deserves thank yous, because the fact that we're all here for each other, the fact that we all care for each other, and we share everything, our life, stupid jokes, serious conversations though, we share everything. It's very amazing, and I would never forget that. Even if now I do have a real life, because last year I didn't have real, but now I do have a real life, I'll still never forget you guys. You are literally a big, actually all of us are literally a big online family that we love and care about each other. And we're not deuces that want attention or want their senpais to notice them. No! We are not that. And that's something I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of seeing that every day.
Bye-bye.
That's it. Bye.
Thank you so much for being around, you guys. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Actually, Kelly's live streaming right now, so I should probably go to that. So, bye, you guys, and I hope you guys really like this video. Bye.
Oh, see all you dudes in the next stream. Bye.
Okay, that does it for my video, for the thankful video for Kelly. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in the next live stream. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
See you around.
I don't really have a lot of... I mean, I don't have like a great sign-off or some profound quote or some inspiring speech to rouse the masses with. So, I'm just gonna leave you with this little something that I made. I think you'll like it.
So thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you. Well, apparently I forgot to give some final credits for the making of this video. So, thank you all the guys who were in the video. Thank you so much for making this video happen reality and not just an idea in my head. Thank you guys so much. If it wasn't you, it wouldn't exist at all. Yeah, I know that I did all the editing stuff, but still, you guys helped me a lot, so thank you. And also thank you, Crambuster, for letting me use your music. It's very awesome music, I really love this, so thank you for letting me use it. Anyway, yeah, thank you again, Kelly, for just inspiring us and being awesome, and help. If it wasn't you, this video would never exist in the first place, so think about it. Thanks to you, this video exists, so thank you. You're very amazing. So, to finish now, thank you all so much for being there, for helping with the video. Anyway, thank you for watching this in general, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!